Hey everybody, welcome back to Jay's Car Channel. Thank you for watching my video. In today's video I'm doing wheels and tires on a 2022 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392. This is a badass Jeep. This is one of the baddest Jeeps, if not the baddest Jeep on the planet from factory. You know, people got crazy Jeep builds out there and all that stuff. I'm not talking about that, but this thing from the factory kills every other Jeep that's ever been made. Anyway, my video is wheels and tires, and I hope you like it. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff. It really helped me out a lot. I'm new to YouTube. You know, I'm very passionate about keeping cars clean and also teaching other people, you know, my processes. That's really how I've learned this from others, and so I'm just trying to kind of pay that forward and do the same type of thing. And you know, if you can like, subscribe, and comment, that really helps me out a lot. And I'm putting out videos as much as I can. I've got 10 or 11 other videos, so if you haven't checked those out, give those a watch. Hopefully that's up your alley. So now let's dive into cleaning the wheels and tires on this Jeep 392. So I've got several tools, chemicals, and towels and things of that nature to clean the wheels and tires on this Jeep 392. To start out with, the main thing is going to be this Hydro Plus foamer. I like to put my wheel and tire cleaner inside of this, diluted 1-to-1. It's brake buster. Again, as standard, I'm going to leave links to all the products in the description so you can find them. But I put this dilution ratio at 1-to-1, so that's 1 part water, 1 part cleaner, and it's a really nice foaming action that you can get from this pump sprayer. This is electronic, so it does all the pumping for you. So we'll turn this thing on. Turn it on, it starts to pump up. Alright, so now it's finished pumping up. I'm going to go ahead and treat this surface, foam it really nice. Some people like to rinse first. You can do that. If you have a pressure washer, you can rinse this down, or even a hose you can use to rinse the wheel and tire down to remove, you know, things off the surface. I don't know that I subscribe to that, because then when you apply your cleaner, it's diluted by whatever amount of water is on the surface. So I've always just gone with the dry wheel and tire first. You don't want to be cleaning a surface that's hot to the touch. So, you know, if you've been driving a lot, you want to let this wheel surface cool down before you go to cleaning it. This vehicle has been parked for the last couple of hours, so it's cool to the touch. It's ready to go. I'll go through all the different other tools that I'm using and things. I've got 2 buckets out here with me. I've got the focus in on the wheel and tire, so you probably can't see the 2 buckets, but I've got 1 bucket dedicated to wheel brushes and the other bucket dedicated to tire brushes. So I'm going to go ahead and foam this down. So after you've foamed it, you want to let this dwell on the tire for a while, and it'll start to turn brown. It's already, I can see it starting to turn yellowish and brownish in there to break down the oils and grime that's on the tire. As for the wheel, I've got my Adams wheel brush, so I can really probably spray a little bit into that, and then start to go to work on this wheel face. Now for the barrels, I've actually got some Adams Tire and Rubber Cleaner. It's just a really strong cleaner. I'm going to spray that into the barrels. And I'm going to take this small little wheel woolie, try to get in there, start scrubbing. I also got this Speedmaster Wheel brush. Let's see if I can get in there with this as well. Also got a small Speedmaster wheel brush, and I'm going to get behind the rim on that, behind these spokes, and try to get the hat as well. And also get up against the brake caliper. Underneath it, up above it. Take this Trim Lug nut brush, spray onto the caliper and into the brush, and kind of go across that and try to get anything off of there. Get your lug nuts, obviously. One more thing I do is take this utility microfiber towel, go back over the face of the wheel again, just make sure I didn't miss anything with the brush, get up into the grooves. Go around the edge here. I'm going to foam this tire one more time just to give it a little bit extra. One other area I like to clean is the fender well. This is pretty grimy, so take this tire and rubber cleaner. And this is an easy go detail brush. Good job of scrubbing. I got my Tough Shine brush and I'm going to start scrubbing this tire. It's all brown looking. Dip it in the bucket, go back and get the other half. also got my Klin microfiber Green Monster towel. These tires have not been cleaned, so you know, this is pretty much round one. I'm gonna go one more round on them. Foam them again. Just for good measure, I'll go across the face of the wheel again. Take this tough shine brush again. Through. With the Klin Green Monster. I probably would have gone 2 rounds still, even if I had non-diluted brake buster in there. It's just that these tires this is the first time they've been cleaned in 1,500 miles. So now it's time to rinse it down. After I clean my wheels, I always like to spray them down with Adam's Rinseless wash, diluted 40 to 1. It prevents water spots and just keeps them nice. So. Also, I like to spray up above the fender well where water is obviously going to get when you spray these tires down. So I've gotten some water up on the painted surface, and Rinseless wash is good to knock that down. So. I'm going to blast these down with some air, forced air, so that I can apply dressing, show you that step as well. So here we go. So the dressing I'm using is PRO PERL. It's diluted 3 parts water to 1 part pearl. PERL stands for plastic, engine, rubber, and leather. I like to use it on tires and fender wells, so I'm going to show that process. Just take your applicator, spray a couple into it. Wiping it in. You can spray down into the tire as well. So as you can see, up in these tread blocks, the applicator is not going to be able to apply any dressing. So take you a Trim Lug nut brush, spray some pearl into it, start to apply. Paint it in there. It's like Bob Ross. Just take your applicator and go back where you have a little extra. And so that's pretty much the top half of the tire. A fourth of the tire is sitting on the ground, and I'm going to have to move the vehicle to get that completed, which I'm not going to show that part. That's just senseless. To apply pearl to the fender well, I just like to take a microfiber utility towel, spray some pearl into there. Don't be bashful with it. in and start applying. And like I said, I'm going to move the vehicle back a few feet so I can get the bottom and apply that. But it's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you liked it, found it useful. Again, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all those things. It really helped me out a lot. I really appreciate your viewership. And I'd love to answer any questions you got. Just to give a little credit before I end this video, this trim and lug nut brush trick that I used on the tire tread, the person that I saw do that first was Dylan Von Kleist. And if you guys know anything about detailing, you probably know his name. He works for Rupes. So shout out Dylan Von Kleist. Super cool guy. I almost forgot. After you've done this hard work, treat yourself to a high chew. Got a green apple, strawberry, and a grape here. This is going to be my dinner. Also, for those of you who like Mopars, I'm going to do a remote start on this Jeep so you guys can hear what this thing sounds like when it cranks up. Since I got to move it, might as well do that. Take a listen.